Okay. Good morning, students. Yesterday we have started a new chapter called data structure, and already we have discussed about what is data structure. It is a specialized format for organizing and storing data. It's called data structure, and also we have discussed about the types of data structure. One is primitive data structure, and another one is non-primitive data structure. Primitive data structure is also called as predefined data structure or fundamental data structure or primary data structure. What is the primary data structure? Which are directly operated by the machine level instructions. And give example for primitive data structure: integer, float, character, and double. And the operations performed on primitive data structure: create, destroy, select, and update. Okay, create means I told yesterday. Creation means a declaration of variables. For example, okay, char ch. Ch is a variable of type character and it holds one character data. Okay, it occupies 1 byte of memory. See, that is called a creation. Similarly, if I declare integer a comma b, a and b are the variables of type integer and it holds 2 byte of data. Each variable will occupy 2 bytes of data. Okay, similarly, float. Float c. C is a variable of type float, means it occupies 4 bytes of data. 4 bytes of data. Okay. Then double. Double. D is a variable of type double and it occupies 8 bytes of memory. 8 bits of data in the memory location. Okay. This is called the creation operation. Okay. Similarly, destroy. Destroy means in C++ you are going to study with a destructor operator where you are going to destroy the memory location occupied by the memory. Destroy ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ನ ಫ್ರೀ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Just like it is like a delete operation. Okay. Select means you can select a particular column. Okay. For example, select marks from student. For example, student is the database where you are going to select the marks of the students. Okay. And similarly, one more operation, update. These are all database operations. Update. You can update means modification. Update is nothing but a modify, changes ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Modification can be done, alterations, changes. Okay. See, where you can update the marks, date of birth, okay, date of joining, date of leaving, everything. See, this is called the update operation, and these are all the operations you can perform by the primitive data structures. ಎರಡು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರ, write the operations performed on primitive data structures. ಅವಾಗ 4 ಹೆಸರು ಬರೆದು ಸಾಕು: create, destroy, select and update ಅಂತ. Okay. The main topic today will focus on now non-primitive data structure. Non-primitive data structure. Okay. See here, in that we will discuss today linear data structure. Yesterday already we told what is linear data structure. Linear data structure is also called as a sequential data structure. The data structure which are arranged in sequential order are called linear data structures. I told yesterday there is a separate topic for arrays, queues, stacks and linked list. Okay. Today let us discuss about the arrays. Then, okay, non-linear data structures are there. Give example. Just they'll ask for an example. Okay, just you have to write trees and graphs. Yesterday we have discussed in depth about that one. These are all non-sequential and there is no adjacent relationship, and this is called a multi-level, and the linear data structure is a single level. See, today let us discuss about the arrays in details. Okay, separate topic. Arrays is separate topic, queue is separate, stacks and linked list. Here only we will get more marks, up to 8 marks. Okay. So today let us discuss about arrays in details. Okay, arrays. Array or arrays. What is an array? Common. Okay. It is a linear data structure. It is a linear data structure contains homogeneous elements. Homogeneous elements and share a common variable name, and which shares a common variable name. Okay, this is the definition. It is a linear data structure contains homogeneous elements. Okay, homogeneous means of same type. Okay, either it may be character type, all elements of character type, otherwise all the elements of integer type, or all the elements of floating point type, or all the elements of double precision type. Okay, see, and all elements are stored in the consecutive memory locations. Okay, that is called a linear, one after the other. Okay, see here, first of all you have to know about the types. Here also you have three types of arrays. Okay, types of arrays. 1D array, and 2D array, and MD array. MD means multi-dimensional array. MD array. 1D means one-dimensional array. Okay, 2D means two-dimensional array. MD means multi-dimensional array, more than 2 dimensions. Multi-dimensional array. Okay, see, now let us discuss with the array with respect to 1D, one-dimensional array. Okay, one dimension, and here you have to know about the declaration. How to declare an 1D array? Declaration of 1D array. 1D array declaration ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ, declaration of one dimensional array ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ. Okay, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು declaration. See, here there is a syntax ನ ನೀವು ತಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Syntax ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, data type, then array name, then size. One dimension, one size irutte. Okay, row elements. Data type example already we have discussed in the first year. Arrays same here also. Example, integer a of 5, then character variable name and 10. Okay, similarly float f of some 3, then double d of some 10. Okay, see, this is called the declaration of one dimensional array. Means this is the variable name. A is the variable name, and which contains 5 elements of same type, integer. Okay, and your character is the data type, and name is the variable of type character, and it contains 10 characters. Okay, similarly float is the data type, and f is the variable, and it contains 3 floating point elements, and d is the variable of type double precision, and it contains 10 elements. Okay, see, now let us discuss how many elements it's starting from. Okay, how do you access the elements? Declaration is over. Now accession of elements. How do you access the element of an array? Accessing the elements of array. accessing the elements of 1D array. 1D array. Okay. Example. Okay. Integer e of 1. Say automatically here e of 5 means memory location will be allocated. Positions. See, 5 boxes will be allocated with the name A. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then position, automatically it occupies the position A of 0, A of 1 and A of 2, A of 3 and A of 4. These are the position. Each element will occupy one position and each element will occupy 2 bytes of memory. One element to 2 bytes irutte. Then what is the size of this one? Then totally 5 into 2, it occupied 10 bytes of memory. 10 bytes of memory. 5 into 2. 5 elements into 2, 10. Okay. See, and the position always start from, say, always you remember the array subscript or the position start from the position 0 only and ends with n minus 1. Okay. See, you just note down array elements start with position 0 and ends with n minus 1. Okay, if elements are 5, then n minus 1 is 4. Okay, for example, the array contains 5 elements. For example, an array contains 5 elements. Then its position start from A of 0 and ends with A of 4 and ends with A of 4. Okay, see, this is always you can remember. Then you can insert any element here. Position 5 subject mass hakobodu bekare. Otherwise I can write 5, 10, 25, 50, 100. Okay, see, here you can represent the elements. Three types of representation, memory representation. This is called horizontal representation. Same you can represent vertically also, and building representation also. Yes, here the position A of 0 occupies 5. Then A of 1 occupies 10. Then A of 2 occupies 25. Then A of 3 occupies 50. Then A of 4 occupies 100. Okay, see, and this position will also called as an index variable. Okay, to maintain the position you need one more variable for one dimensional array, that is called index variable. Or subscript variable to access the position. For one dimensional array, one subscript variable is required. For 1D array, one subscript variable. For 2D array, two subscript variables. Okay, that all you are already discussed in the first year. Okay, and you can write the program input and output operation of 1D array accession, that is called traversing. Okay, that is array traversing. Okay, see, now we can write the operation performed on array. Okay, see, that is called first one traversal or traversing an array. That already we are done in the first year. Input and output operation of 1D array. That is called the traversal operation. Operation. First one, traversing. What do you mean by traversing? Accessing each element exactly once. Accessing of elements exactly once is called array traversing. Accessing of element exactly once is called array traversing. Okay, how do you access an element? Algorithm. See, already you know that for position I is equal subscript variable I is equal to 0 to n minus 1. What you have to do? For I is equal to 0 to n minus 1, print a of I. Okay, then end of for. Okay, 0 means always the array element start from the 0 and ends with n minus 1. Depends upon number of elements you have declared. You are going to print each element. See, that is accessing and printing. So this is the algorithm for array traversal. For the same, you can write the program, okay, and input and output operation of 1D array. Example program for this one. Example program. Input and output operation of 1D array. First year ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಬರ್ದು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೋಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ನೌ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಇನ್ಸೆಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸರ್ಚಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ದೆನ್ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಮರ್ಜ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಅರೇಸ್. ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆದು ನನಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್.